Hi everyone, as I said, we're going to move on to orthographic projection, okay, as a topic. So we're just going to do this one question today, very simple, it'll be a short video, okay. So you're going to have your elevation looking in from the direction of arrow A, your plan from the direction of arrow B from the top, and then your end elevation in the direction of arrow C. In this case, it's looking in from the left hand side, okay. Why do I say left hand side? Because if you consider yourself standing at A, C is going to be on your left, okay? Therefore, it's going to be drawn on the right on your drawing, okay? It's always the opposite for the side elevation. So, first things first, guys, the starting point, I'm going to come down a distance of more than what I need, okay? So 24 plus 48 is 72. So, from my starting point, I'm going to come down 100, okay, and I'm going to come in 100 as well, and I'm going to call it this point right here. The very left point on the bottom is the SP, so it's down 100 and it's in 100, and I'm going to go ahead and get that. So I've got my starting point, and now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a light line going up, but I'm also going to bring it down because I know that my plan, when I draw it eventually, will be underneath, and it'll have to be in line with my part A. So it's a light line up and down, okay? There's no marks going to be lost for continuing on those lines. They're construction lines. So now I'm going to draw my part A in this area right here using my measurements. Okay, so I've marked in a number of my my points now with the measurements that I've been given in the question, and you can see that I'm extending them. So for instance, now I came back in here 24, I extended all the way down from my plan. My height's coming up 24, bring it across, up 48 from that, bring it across. You extend them, you keep the lines going. That'll save you time later on in the question, so you don't have to go back over it measuring, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and heavy this in. So that's my part A, very, very easily finished, okay? So now I'm going to move across to my part C, okay, which is the end elevation. I'm going to draw that over here on the right hand side, okay? So I'm going to keep a distance now of 20 millimeters, okay? And that's going to be the left hand side as I look in here, okay, at the bottom. You can imagine there, it's going to be, look, right there. So use your measurements from the side now. So it's going to be 30, 16, 30, okay? Okay, so I've part C, the end elevation, completed now. So, obviously, you have to connect your A, your B and your C. So now we want to connect C down to B here. I already have lines going from A to B. Now I want to bring lines from C to B. So, we're going to be using our 45-degree set square. The angle will keep everything in sync, okay? So you can see I've brought this corner and this corner down to 45 degrees, okay? I can bring them across lightly, here and here. I'm also going to bring here and here. This is all done with light lines, and bring them all the way across lightly as well. And finally, I also want to bring the width of these uprights, okay, down to my part B. So first of all, the width, I need to bring it lightly down to the baseline, okay? So that's where the 45s begin. You do not take them from up here at 45 degrees, you need to bring them down to the baseline, okay? There we go. Bring them down. I can also bring them across. Okay? So, from all my light lines now, this grid that I've created here, you will be able to easily draw in the part B shape. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So very simply, that's A, B and C completed, okay? So by bringing all my lines through as construction lines lightly, across, down and at 45 degrees, it saves me time at the end because I don't have to go back over measuring everything. Okay, so try and get that done please.